this time, Heather Morris is opening up about the controversy surrounding her tweet about Lea Michele's behavior on the set of Glee and why she chose not to speak out until the issue finally came to light. Let's get into it. Just last year, many stars from the popular television series Glee went public with their own personal issues regarding Lea Michele's behavior throughout many years working on set together. As you may recall, Samantha Ware was the first to accuse Lea of being a living hell on set, which prompted an apologetic statement from Lea in response, writing, "I clearly acted in ways which hurt other people," and she promised to be better in the future. Shortly after she released that statement, fellow Glee actress Heather Morris reacted via Twitter, writing, quote, "Was she unpleasant to work with? Very much so. For Lea to treat others with the disrespect that she did for as long as she did, I believe she should be called out." She went on to admit that it's also on them because they allowed it to go on for so long without speaking out, but they're learning along with the rest of society on how to call out wrong treatment. Well, just this week, Heather appeared on the Everything Iconic with Denny Pellegrino podcast and was asked to elaborate on that tweet she wrote a while back. Heather revealed that she received so much shade after it because people were upset it was so cryptic and wanted her to speak up more on what she was referring to. She said, quote, "And I'm like, guys, she's pregnant and all this stuff is going around. It's true, and I don't know if maybe we were victims of bullying and that's a typical victim thing to do is to blame yourself, which people were saying." She then added that the only person who was honest about it was co-star Naya Rivera, who tragically passed away in July of 2020 in a drowning incident. Heather said, quote, "It was something that was very hush-hush on set, and now you see all these things coming out, these bigger names who were disrespectful and mistreated a lot of people, and people allowed that to happen."
We absolutely could have stepped up and gone to the Fox execs and said how we felt about the situation, and nobody really did. And so now we are living in a culture where it's acceptable to go do things like that, whereas I think many people were very scared.
She went on to explain how she just didn't feel it was her place to speak out due to circumstances being much different back then. Heather added that when it came to addressing the issue with execs, quote, "I genuinely didn't feel like it was my place. I don't know why, because I was a cast member just like everybody else. We all deserve to feel comfortable on a set." Heather did add that while her and Lea have not spoken since all of this went down, she does wish her the best. And although they haven't spoken, a source did tell people that Lea felt like her fellow castmates had a lack of respect for their show, saying, quote, "She has a type A perfectionist personality and felt constantly tested by the constant partying on set, especially after Corey Monteith's death. It became intolerable for Lea and contributed to her behavior." Reps for Lea have not responded to people's requests for comment, but we'll make sure to keep you in the loop if that changes. But for now, click right over here for a little refresher on last year's Glee drama, then hop to the comments and let me know all your thoughts on Heather's response to the backlash she got. As always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel. You can follow me on socials at Renee Ariel, and I'll see you next time.